Hi, we're going to talk a little bit about setting up a single tarp shelter. A lot of people have been asking me, well, you know, what type of tent? This is kind of a easy, primitive style tent, and it's held up by a normal tarpaulin. Mine is about, I'm guessing it's like maybe 9 feet by 7 feet. It's probably a little bit larger than that, but I'm not 100% sure. All I know, it's a rectangle. Okay. On one side we have 5 grommets, and then on the other side we have more than 5. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 grommets, so 7 and 5. Well, first thing you do is you spread it out, and your opening and your end are actually going to be the shorter sides. So one end down there will be anchored, and this one will be fly in the air with a stick. We're using just normal ropes with the toggles. I think I made a video on that. You guys can check out how to make those. That'll be, we're using the 2 ropes here, anchored down the front stick that we found out on the property there. And we're going to anchor them down with just different types of nails and held them down with rocks. Today, we're basically going to use my daughters to show how to make this once again. We got Janai and Jonquil, and they're going to start setting up the tent. Our first step is we're going to come over. We're going to grab 2 of the nails. Why don't you go ahead and grab 2 rocks too while you're at it. And we're going to go over here to the back side of the structure we're going to be setting up. Now, marked is the very middle of it. And go ahead and point at that for me. That is the middle of the tent. That is the seam that runs from the front to the back. Now on either side of it, to the left and to the right, there is a single hole. We are going to use the rope that we've already tied there, unless you have a peg that's small enough to fit through the hole. Will the peg fit through the grommet? No. Well, we're going to use the rope then. And we're going to anchor it to the ground, push it all the way down there, and use a rock to pound it down and hold it down. And on our next one here, we're going to pull it taut. So the tarp will be spread out and have some tautness to it. And then we're going to anchor that one down. Okay, once those 2 pieces are down, we're almost done. We're going to come around to the front, and we're going to have one of the girls grab the log. We're going to hold the log up, and we're going to lift the canvas up and keep raising it. Pull it forward. Now you pull it just tall enough. This is going to take 2 hands here. Hold this, please. You're going to pull it up so it's just tall enough that the 2 fronts collapse in and just touch each other, therefore making a door. Once we lash that to the stick, we will then anchor it to the ropes, pull it forward, and create the structure. I'm going to pause this for a moment and get this tied off to the top, and then walk you through the rest in a minute here. Okay, we're back. Now what we've done is we've tied the pole to the top of this canvas. That way when it's leaned forward, it creates a structure like this. Now you can see the side flaps. Go ahead and kick those open a bit. They'll come onto the front of the stick, and you can actually tie them to the front of the stick in the evening and close the front down, and it encloses it. There's actually enough room in this thing that I can get myself into it with a small cot in there, but it's sloped and it keeps the rain off. These edges will actually fold under and kick underneath it, so you have a little bit of security in there. If it does rain, put your stuff on that'll remain dry. So the girls are now going to start tying the ropes off and anchor them down. They're just going to tie it on any which way they can. Just make it a loose knot, Janiyah. I double knot that. And these ropes will be coming out at a 45-degree angle. Now you can do this with one rope if you need. If also if you're around a tree, if you tie it up to the front of trees, same thing works, as you just would work oppositely. You would tie it to the tree and then run the back ends outwards. These will now be anchored in with the pegs. She'll slide up the toggle and then anchor that in the ground. And you always put the stakes in at about a 45-degree angle opposite